Okay, so I just thought I would film a quick YouTube live just to show you guys some of my favorite colors that we got from the Chaun Legend line for fall. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. These are, I tried to pick a few different color families. I feel like we should have some more reds in here. I think what I might do is I might actually do some of just the reds, like just so you can see all the reds. He has so many different shades in there and he did a really good job with them. So I'm just gonna start and show you like the color payoff and the brushes in these. So if you haven't seen the Chaun Legend brushes, let me just start with this one. This one is called number LG5173 Antique Blue. It's kind of a dusty blue-green. It's a really pretty color. But if you haven't seen these brushes, let me just try and get it kind of cleaned off for you. They have these, they're amazing, the fiber. Can you see that? And they're so nice and flexible, and they just make the color go on so nice and smooth. So if you haven't had a chance to try one, pop in. I'll take you back to my desk. You can try a couple of the colors that I have. But these colors, they just go on so nice. I'm going to swatch them on a clear swatch stick so that you can see actually the color payoff and how well they go on. So I'm just taking most of the polish off the one side of my brush. I'm just going to start at the top and use even pressure. I know I'm not following my proper protocol of color application, but it's okay. We can see how they just nicely cover. I'm going to show you this over top of my black glove too, so that you can see how it goes. So it's nice thin there. Got to give a second to kind of settle out. And all those, if there's any brush strokes or anything, they'll just disappear. But here it is over black. You can't even see through it. It may be a couple spots up here. Whoops, look at that. Where I got a little too much pressure. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. And then we're just going to pop it in and cure it. So really, like I typically am a 2-coat girl just so that I get nice, even coverage. I want my colors to look the same as they do in the bottle. This is Antique Blue, and I'm just going to pop this one in the light. Maybe. There we go. So they're a 30-second cure. I'm that bit of a weirdo, and I like to cure things a little bit longer too. So, you know, up to you, but I like to cure longer. That's just me. With all the crazy that's out there with allergies and everything, longer is better. So this one is called Copper Crush. This is kind of a shimmer, not really a glitter, but it's something that I think it's going to be big this fall because people are starting to trend back into these shorter nails, but it has such a beautiful, like it's such a rich color. Now, this one with like chocolate browns, burgundies, like all those kinds of colors, I feel like these oranges, because red was trendy this summer, so I feel like oranges are going to be a little like a hot topic this year too. So you can see there's a little bit of a low spot over here, but that's probably just my brush pressure. But look at how pretty that color is. So I'm going to pop this one in the lamp as well. I'm just going to do one coat to show you guys because they do really cure like and go on so nice. So that was called Copper Crush. Now I'm going to take a second orange one. So this one is called Barely Squeezed. He did such a good job with these. I thought he would do all the ones in gel that he had in acrylic that we could get. He did some really great glitter ones too that I think, you know, for all you glitter girls, that's going to be, you know, a big deal too. So just a little bit here. Again, nice burnt orange, creamy. Please ignore the dust on my swatches. I obviously didn't wipe them before I got started. But see how nice that goes on? And just look how that brush spreads. I'm telling you, this, as soon as we got this line, I was obsessed with these brushes. So it's the same brush that's in his top coat and his base coat. Total game changer, I think. So pretty. Like I said, I think oranges, because red was big this summer, I think orange is going to be big this fall. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. And now we have one called Plummeting. I love this color. This is a color that not a lot of lines can pull off. And a few years ago, and when I say that, it could have been 5, it could have been 10. But a few years ago, there was people looking for this color all over the internet. Nobody could find it. I think it was from a German company or something. But this is like a dark, wow, is it Plum? And it's got a little bit of a sheer base to it because there is a little tiny bit, I won't even be able to show you, but there's a little tiny shimmer to it. And it's this dark, rich color. This one's definitely going to be 2 coats. I mean, unless you want to put it over black, but why would you? I would just do 2 coats of this color. And I can't really show you, but there is like the tiniest little bit of a shimmer. Sorry, get in camera. I don't know if if it's picking up, but this color I think is going to be big, big. I love a dark nail in the fall. Actually, I like a dark nail. I love a black nail even in summer. Not on myself, of course, because I wear just plain nude. But I think these rich, rich colors are going to be a big deal this year. So here I kind of picked a pink that I thought was good for fall. And this one's called Berry Shortcake. You guys tell me what you think of it. It's pink, but I feel like there's little bits of like corally kind of undertones, like orangey. But I think too, like for those pink girls, I think something like this is going to be popular too. But can you see how nice that goes on? I'm so bad at the left side of these swatch sticks. Okay. See, I mean, and against, I'll see if I can show you my hairy arm, my tan. So see, it looks really like, it looks more orangey corally on me, like a deep coral. But then when you put it over the black, it picks up more pink, I think. So I think these colors, like I said, oranges, reds, burgundies are always popular in the fall. I'm getting like gel everywhere. You'd think I'd never done this before. But I have been a nail tech for a long time. Clean up some of my mess. Because why would I have anything convenient to do that? So now we have what, of course, is going to be one of my favorites. And this is going to be French press. Oh, I have people saying they want me to do 2 layers. Okay, I'll do 2 layers. We'll go through them first in one, and then I'll do the second coat. Or should I do the second coat off camera and then just post the picture in the comments? Sorry. I am a big lover of nudes. So this one's going to tick all my boxes. It's like a smoky, kind of dusty, sort of milk chocolatey kind of brown. But tell me, like, look how pretty that is. And look how nice that goes on. Like, Chaun has just done, since he brought this line in, like, he's just done such a good job of picking his colors. Slide these over. And we just got all the new ones in. And let me tell you, I had a hard time picking these ones to show you guys because the new colors that came in have just been fantastic. So this one is called Heartbeat. It's like a dark, dark purple for all you purple lovers. Get the other color off there. Look at that. Just look at it on the brush. Like, he does such a good job. And I don't know that I have this kind of a deep, dark, like rich. It's like a royal purple, but darker still, if that makes sense. Like, it's not that bright royal. It's like a vampy sort of, like, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Yes, okay, 2 coats. I gotcha. But you just can't judge me on the mess of my swatch sticks because I got gel all over my gloves. Because why wouldn't I be? I'm always preaching at my students, work clean, and then here I am making a mess. So, green. I love a good green. I hated a green for a long time, but I love a good green. This one is called All of the Drama. So I usually go for like army greens or like dark, like almost black greens. Those are my favorite. But this one, I don't know. This one's pretty cool. We've had some really odd colors trending. Like, I've been in the industry for a long time, and like butter yellow was trending, and then red, like side by side almost. So those caught me off guard because typically in the summer, we're all about brights and neons and all that kind of stuff. But this summer it was all about red and yellow, which I thought were unique. So But look at this one. This is All of the Drama. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful, like green. Like, so if you guys are into nail art, this is like the perfect green to match in with all your leaves and monstera leaves and all those kinds of things that all you guys that can draw, which I can't. So here you go. Here is All of the Drama. So now I'm going to try and get these back in order, and we'll do the second coat. So, and I've got a bit of a mess here, so let me put my stuff away. So this is that antique blue, the first one that we did. I'll do the second coat. I'm just getting purple everywhere. So again, I like 2 coats. I'm old school that way. When we first started, there wasn't a color on the planet that went on 1 coat. And when I said 2 coats, like, we were almost building the nail with that color to get it to be true. Now with these gel polishes that we have, the color payoff has gotten so much better. We're so spoiled now in today's nail world compared to what we had when I started. I'm just gonna grab all of these out of my lamp so that I have them, so I'm not making. Stick that one in. And then what did we do? We did this coppery orange one. And I realize now that I have my lamp only set to 15 seconds, so that's going to be a problem. So this one, I think, is going to be big. Because we had like reds through the summer and yellows, I think these orangey colors are going to be a big deal. And I love the shimmer in this one. It's not glittery and it's not pearly. It's just like this slight shimmer. I'm hoping the camera's picking it up okay for you guys. Can you see that? But I think these oranges, like these burnt oranges, these really fall oranges, are going to be a big deal. They're not going to be accents this year, right? They're going to be like full-on nails. And then we did this one, which was called Barely Squeezed. So we'll do the second coat of this. And again, another orange. I feel like colors this fall and through the winter are going to be rich. Like, we're not going to see like muted colors. I think we'll see lots of the dusty colors like that blue, but I think we're going to see more like a richer, deeper colors than we've seen for a while. And I don't know what is going to be at Christmas, but usually it's red, green, blue, silver, you know, gold, typical. I think this year we're going to see something different. Trends are different. Things are working out different. Oops, I just turned that one on its head. So that swatch is going to be a disaster. I've just made a huge mess of these. Put the lid on. And then what did I do? I think I did the pink one. Ugh. Just a mess everywhere. So this one is Strawberry Shortcake. I really like this one too. It's like that. It's like pink on some skin tones and then more corally on others. I think for pink, because red was big this summer, I think we're going to see some interesting pinks. He's got another one. What's it called? It's something magenta. And it is like this dark, but kind of bright pink. It's also really pretty. I didn't bring it because I thought we would do a couple different videos like this just to show you guys kind of what we have going on. And then this one is the French press, which I think I'm out of order now, but that's okay. You guys bear with it. You guys that are sticking it out, I appreciate it. I'm not about editing videos and doing all the things to make it not be real. So y'all are watching me make a big mess. That's too much. And that's okay. Typically, I'm not like this. But I've been having a week. So why wouldn't it turn out like this? I'm just going to grab the green to get it closer to me. And then we did, oh yeah, this shimmery purple one that it's very hard to see. This one is Plummeting. Put this one on. I don't know, can you see it on the brush? It's such a slight shimmer that it's like, you don't even really notice it until you kind of get up to it. And then you're like, oh, that is pretty. Yeah. It's better in person because you can kind of see that shimmer. Maybe the light will pick it up. That guy in the lamp. And then we're going to do that dark purple, which the only reason I feel like it has, because you can see through it because it's on a clear swatch. I think on a person, you wouldn't see through it like that. And it's just where I'm using too much pressure at the top of the swatch stick. So I'm going to take most of this off because you really don't need much when you're putting his colors on. Get that out of my way. Try to be better on my left side. But yeah, I'll do a few more videos. I'll try and group them together so that we have light colors. So you can kind of search, like maybe you're searching for a blue or you're searching for a red, because I think who doesn't love a perfect red nail, right? And then you guys can decide for yourself. And here's the green that I turned on its head when it went in the lamp. So I'm having, like I said, I'm just having a real day. So I'll try and post a picture of these swatches in the comments once I get this loaded so that you guys can see it. But I thought you might like to see some of the new colors and what I thought was going to be trending for fall. Not that I'm any kind of fashionista or anything like that, but I get to talk to enough people in store and online to see what people are buying. So this is kind of what people are looking for is these kind of richer, interesting colors. So let me put the lid on all my dirty bottles. I can show you guys the colors again. Not in any particular order. We're just going to toss them up here like this. So those are what I swatched. Tell me in the comments below some other colors, because I know online swatches really are terrible. So give me some other colors and I'll swatch them up and we'll post them live here. And I just want to say thanks again for watching. And if you have questions, just let me know. And I promise you, I don't always work like this. I promise. Usually I'm much cleaner. I was a little nervous because I don't usually do YouTube live, but I wanted to try something different for you guys. So see you again soon.